Hi, my name is Natalie Lyon, and my theoretical experiment is going to be exploring the topic of a runner's high. My hypothesis is levels of endocannabinoids produced after running will be consistent regardless of the individual, and this will be proven or disproven by the displaying of very similar perceptions of experiencing a runner's high after 30 minutes of running in a group of different individuals. I kind of wanted to look at the runner's high again across a diverse group of individuals instead of over just one person, um, because I just think it's interesting how different people may experience a runner's high, or if it's similar across people, of different genders, body types, levels of fitness, etc. So for some background, when running, our bodies release endorphins that decrease muscle pain, and our brains release endocannabinoids that create the euphoric state experienced after running. And running in general has other cognitive benefits such as improved memory, focus, and mood. And this image I found on the stock images in the PowerPoint kind of shows the responsibilities that endocannabinoids serve in the body and brain. As you can see in the brain, it's more so motor activity, thinking, motor coordination, appetite, short-term memory, pain perception, and immune cells. And then in the body, it's responsible for a lot of things like gut, kidneys, pancreas, adipose tissue, skeletal muscle, bone, eye, tumors, reproductive system, immune system, respiratory tract, skin, central nervous system, and etc. As you can see, endocannabinoids are responsible for a lot of the basic functioning in our body, and again, it can promote a better mood after exercising because of the runner's high. Why I believe this hypothesis is significant is because it explores if experiencing a runner's high is common across a diverse group of individuals doing the same activity, similar to what I mentioned before of why I wanted to explore this topic. And in my experience as a runner, a lot of people claim they dislike running, and I feel like if they found going out for a run would guarantee to put them in a better mood, regardless of their personal fitness or just background in general, more people would be motivated to try running, and I would have an easier time trying to convince people to run with me. So my approach to designing this experiment is to get 3 groups of randomly selected individuals to undergo some activities. Group 1 would run for 30 minutes a day over the course of a week. Group 2 would do no running, but some light exercise for 30 minutes, just some physical activity going. And then Group 3 would be assigned to relax for 30 minutes, so doing no physical activity. And to measure those endocannabinoid levels, blood samples will be taken before and after the 30-minute periods of assigned activity. And to measure mood, individuals will take a survey using the Profile of Moods questionnaire, or the POMS, to log their moods before and after the 30-minute periods of assigned activity. And then this will kind of allow us to get an idea of both their endocannabinoid levels in their blood and the mood they're experiencing, to see if there's a correlation. And I think mood is pretty important in this aspect, because people really wouldn't, go for a run and be like, oh yeah, my endocannabinoids are up. I feel, they'd more so experience that positive mood. But we also want to look at the endocannabinoid levels to see if it's mechanistic as well. I kind of touched base on this on the previous slide, but I'll explicitly say that the dependent variables will be mood and then level of endocannabinoids. And here's a little picture of somebody crossing a track looking happy to signify mood, and I could not find any sad running related pictures, so there's that. And then look at the assessment of the endocannabinoid levels. I thought the pictures would add a nice little touch. What I predict will happen is that every individual will experience some benefit in their mood after doing their activities in both groups 1 and 2, because they're the groups that are doing more physical activity, and as well they will experience higher endocannabinoid levels. And group 3, I will expect them to not see a significant improvement in mood and the level of endocannabinoids in their system measured before and after the 30 minutes, just because they will not be doing as much activity, so I'm not expecting to see as much of a difference, and I'm guessing that the levels of their endocannabinoids will be similar from start to finish of this study. And finally, for some implications, individuals could vary widely based on age, gender, level of fitness before the study, etc. It would be difficult to have a sample that is as diverse as possible to represent every type of individual to analyze if the runner's high does affect everybody who runs. I can't take everybody on the world, because everybody's unique, and so it'd only be representative of the people within the study, but it could translate to people outside of the study as well. That's just kind of the one implication I thought was the most obvious one. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed my presentation on this hypothetical experiment, and thank you for a great semester.